Give me a bite. Give me a bite. Give me a bite of that. Give me a bite of that. Give me a bite of that. I love a piece of that. Bite-sized Thursday.
Welcome, one and all. We are back. It is Thursday again, and it's the month of May. It's a great month because it is my month. And
what's the name of the month?
It is Dickies Pickies, sponsored by Dickies Pickles.
That's not trademarked. Please steal that.
No, that is trademarked. Do not steal.
You went to the office to trademark?
Not.
No, just send something in online.
No.
Okay, so it's not trademarked.
It's not trademarked.
Well, he did say something online last week.
But I did. But I would
But he didn't trademark it.
I would be really sad if somebody stole Dickies Pickles.
Dickies Pickles.
Then you'd have to stick with Dickies Pickies.
Well, Dickies Pickies is the name of the month, but it's sponsored by Dickies Pickles.
Yes, but,
Anyway,
but it could be sponsored by Dickies Pickies.
True. Anyway, today we're staying up with the beautifully nostalgia-soaked
seaweed on it.
Jared, that's Dill.
It doesn't look like that. It looks
It's
like
Dill.
Something when it touches your leg, you scream.
You squirt? You squirt with...
Scream.
Is that all it takes? Is a little touch?
Oh, no, I can feel it on the tip of my toes. Keep going.
Like I said, we're sticking up with my nostalgia-soaked picks,
Sticking up.
which is...
What you just said.
What?
You just said we're sticking up
Sticking
with my
with.
pick.
I
Okay,
said
I heard
sticking
sticking.
up. Something
Sticking
else
up.
is that. Yeah, the dickle over there. Anyway, we're going to
Ooh, that one's stronger.
the next best show. Maybe on some people's mind, the best show Nick Gass has ever put out.
I think it's better than the show we watched last week.
That is fair. Legends.
mean-
Legends of the Hidden Temple.
That's not hard to do.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, let's pick one from like the middle of the show this time.
I did.
Yeah, I definitely think that's going to be the best way because I don't know. I loved it. Okay, really quick. My favorite team name has always been the Silver Snakes.
I hope that's the one you picked. I have no idea what the team names
Do
were.
you guys have any recollection of
The
this?
purple people eaters or something.
I don't think that
The
was
purple
It was the
Purple Nurples.
purple pandas.
purple nurple.
It was not a purple
They'd
nurple.
win in their celebration. They'd walk up to the host and go, ah! What is purple something? Purple
I think
predators?
it was
Purple
panda.
pandas?
I think it was the purple pandas.
Isn't the other color orange? Isn't it orange,
The
purple, and
orange-
silver? No.
Orange.
The blue goo. I don't know.
The blue.
Okay. Actually, to be fair, I actually
The
don't
purple
remember
cobras.
How do you even remember that one team
because they were
name?
my favorite, and that's the only one that I remember. But anyway,
What are you, a Slytherin?
no, I just like the Silver Snake. It sounds cool.
What house are you?
Oh, I'm 100% either a
You look like a puffer.
I'm voting Slytherin.
I was gonna say
I know. I think he's a puffer.
I'm probably Hufflepuff or
He's a puffer.
Gryffindor.
You are not Gryffindor. You're a
I
puffer.
can be Gryffindor.
No, you're not Gryffindor.
Oh, okay.
You're a puffer.
Well, anyway.
What am I?
Aren't we both Ravenclaw?
I think we did this.
Yeah, we took
Yeah.
the Pottermore test.
Anyway, let's get into this, you guys.
Okay, puffer.
So without any further ado,
Take a bite of the dick.
Oh,
get
yeah,
a dickle in your hand. Jared's slipping on the dickle.
Oh my gosh.
It's slippery like an eel.
All right.
Take a bite.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We just watched Legends of the Hidden Temple. And man, it's been a while. Oh my god, I missed this show.
I'm going to go back and watch more.
Right? Don't
It's
you just
gonna
want to
happen.
just binge through like the rest of them now?
It makes guts look like garbage.
Honestly, I
Yee.
remember liking Guts more, but watching it a second time, I like Legends more.
It's quicker. There's
Yeah.
more happening. Now, yes, you lose a lot of the teams right away, but it's a mix of like the obstacle courses and like the actual like the trivia side of it that all ties into the story. Like there's a little mini storyline. That's cool.
That is what I like the most.
It almost
about
feels
this.
like it should be an hour slot one because there have been hour slot ones. Because was Carmen Sandiego an hour slot one?
Am I?
Carmen Sandiego?
Yeah,
I don't remember that being a game show.
yeah. It was a game show as well.
Huh.
I don't remember if that was a full hour or not.
I don't. All I know is
But
if this was an hour long,
I could-
about 40 some minutes, then you'd actually have more time with all the teams at the beginning.
I could totally see them making it, but also you make it this short, you can make a lot more, and therefore you get more money.
There you go.
But I would also like to point out that all three of us, we picked our team at the beginning, and all three of us, our teams lost almost immediately.
Jake picked the green monkeys, and I picked the orange iguanas, and they couldn't even finish the first task. They kept falling in.
Yep.
And then
the second round.
Yeah, the last team to make it was the silver snakes, and then they didn't get a single question right on the second level, in which the teams me and Jake picked, which were the blue barracudas and the purple parrots were the ones that made it. And then it was the purple parrots that made it all the way to the end. And they got the staff.
Yeah, they did get the staff.
But they didn't get it out of the temple because that is not enough time.
It is really hard to win the temple.
It's so hard.
Yeah. Well, yeah. What do they win?
That also makes me want to watch the entire series just to count how many.
See how many times they can do that.
Oh, yeah. I looked up how many times they went. I won't tell you if you don't want me to.
Oh, I'm curious.
Go ahead.
I think it's 32.
I
don't know how many episodes though. So.
Oh my god, they probably filmed probably at least 100 episodes.
That's
right?
actually something
I could imagine.
Up. I wonder how many episodes.
Because I genuinely feel like they just. I mean, these are easy to film, right? You just find. I mean, once they make this a hit.
Easy is an interesting term for.
I feel like
that
these
elaborate of a thing.
Well, that's
because think about how much they would have to reset in between kids.
That's true. I guess there's probably a fair amount of props and like set decoration to do with all the.
Now they could probably
challenges.
do it while they had another set of teams like running through the first challenge.
Yeah, I mean, just what I'm thinking is just trying to film how many you can film in a day. Like I feel like you could film
probably 10.
10 episodes in a day.
They had 120, and they ended in 95. I don't know why it told me 97.
Huh? I don't know.
But then their season 4 is from 2021.
They did. They did make a new one.
Yes. Yeah, that's all I really know about it. There's like 12 episodes.
Is it still running or is it done?
I don't know. It's not telling me here.
Because I genuinely miss like these fun kind of game shows.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and watch them.
I feel like we just don't have that many good game shows anymore. Like, I don't know. Like the only ones that I actually keep track of is just the one. It's The Masked Singer that comes out.
Is that really a game show?
It's not though. It's more of just like a
Holy Moly!
Holy Moly is fantastic. Actually, that's a good point. I forgot about Holy Moly.
Well, you have the two mainstays of game shows, which are Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy.
And Price is Right.
Yeah. But like,
that is still, I don't know anyone who watches that
I don't know
anymore. I don't know.
You only watch it when you're sick.
That's true. Family Feud's another one you watch when you're sick.
Yeah.
And it's fun. Jeopardy is one of my favorite things ever. So
that's fair.
I watch that as much as I can because I'm usually not at home when it's on, but that's fun. Jeopardy's fun.
That's fair. Maybe it's naive of me, but I feel like people would love for like these cheesy 90s shows.
Well, apparently they brought it back, and I've not heard anything about it, so that might suck.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. I say yes, bring them back, and then this apparently
at
came
least
back, and I never
if the host
watched it.
doesn't touch the kids as much as they did in the. Yeah, that was weird.
They were a little too comfortable.
There must be some.
It wasn't just the girl though either. So.
Yeah, I know he was kind of hanging out to them. It was kind of weird.
Yeah, I wonder who got to go on that Norwegian cruise instead of them.
Yeah, I'm curious to know.
Probably the host.
Yeah.
I get all of the treasure that they don't get.
I mean,
I sit on my throne of Garfield watches.
What was the first prize again?
I think it was a fashion. They gave him a fashion bug.
But what is a fashion bug, though?
I don't know.
Because they said fashion bug. I'm like, is that like a gift card? Was like fashion bug?
It had to have been like a gift card.
I'm still laughing at the second prize was a thing that shows you like the inner workings of a computer. And my joke I said was, "Hey mom, I wanted this game show. Oh, what'd you win? A computer manual." It's kind of like Scott's Tots, where I got you laptop batteries. You got his laptops? No, batteries.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like they got to step. I mean,
well, the watch was cool. The guitar was cool.
The watch was awesome. I would love a Garfield watch. I would wear the heck out of
It was
that
a Gibson
watch.
guitar, right?
Yeah, an Epiphone.
Epiphone. Lesser Gibson.
Yeah.
Like Squire Defender.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the Gibson logo is still on it.
Uh,
Oh, it showed the Gibson logo right there on it.
it showed the Gibson logo, but it's not generally on the guitar.
Gotcha. Oh, so it's like we're gonna give you this, but it's not really the real thing. It's like the Aldi brand for those who know what that
I feel
is.
like that's where they go shopping for the majority of these prizes.
I nothing against Aldi. That's my childhood. That's where we went grocery shopping.
Aldi's great, but like, yeah, I feel like they just obviously they don't have.
It's like instead of Fruit Loops, it's like Fruit Crunch or something like, and it looks exactly the same.
Instead of a
isn't it like Captain Marshmallow instead of Captain Crunch or something? And it's basically Lucky Charms.
That's also where you get most of the Berman's brand, like sauces and cheeses and stuff.
Instead of Newman's, it's Bourbon's. It just reminds me of a Simpsons clip where Homer vents all the gas and it kills a bunch of corn in a random field. And this farmer goes, no, the corn! Paul Newman's gonna have my legs broke.
Oh my god. But anyway, back to the game show.
Very, very dense.
Yeah,
yet,
I was going to say, you mentioned while we were watching the show that it moves really fast.
Yeah, it's better than Guts, where we sit in the same 5 moments the whole show and interview these kids that have nothing to say.
I mean...
And then when they interviewed him here, it was once.
Yeah.
And they asked him one simple personal question.
And
that's it.
I did prefer them actually asking them the question in person rather than just showing like the frame of all their interests and hobbies. I thought Legends worked a little bit better that way.
Yeah, you start with a competition with all the teams. You weed out 2 teams right away.
Mm-hmm.
The second competition is question based, moving down. So within 2 challenges, you're down to 2 teams, and you do the 3 challenges. Probably because they do a tiebreaker, and then it's the tempo run.
Yeah, it really does. It moves really well. Which
and it kind of makes you want to watch again, like you guys were saying, because they don't win in the temple. So then you have to keep watching because you're like, when do they win this seemingly impossible thing to do? Because it's super hard in 3 minutes for 2 people like that, not at the same time.
It's like a maze too. Like you gotta work your way through. And
I hate mazes.
How do you hate mazes?
I don't like puzzles.
How do you what?
I'd rather just know the answer. I like trivia.
But puzzles are fun. It's like
no, they're infuriating.
We're talking about a guy that doesn't like Animal Crossing. As a game.
It's infuriating, and I do like it, but it stresses me out more than anything else on my Switch.
If Animal Crossing stresses him out, can you imagine him trying to do like a puzzle game? Like
I was gonna say, do you ever play
like Dark Souls?
Yeah, or Elden Ring.
Or Elden Ring, yeah. Like, oh my god,
that's the new nerd thing, right?
Yeah, it definitely is. But yeah,
no. Just give me the trivia. I'll just answer questions.
Just really quick, Wordle's fun. How do you not like Wordle at all?
What is that?
You never heard of Wordle?
It is
heard of it. Everyone's posting
a New York Times word game. You go to this website. You have 5 chances to guess a 5-letter word.
Yes, 5-letter word, 5 guesses,
and it will. It's like Mastermind in that it will tell you what letters you have right and if they're in the correct position.
Mm-hmm.
You have 5 chances to guess it, and you can only do it once a day.
It's a fun puzzle game. It is, but that's...
I can see where some people would like that. It does not sound like something I'm interested in.
Fair enough.
Again, because he likes to know the answer.
Fair enough.
Or at least have little clues in the clue to have a good guess. Because that's what Jeopardy does.
I mean, that's kind of what Wordle
does.
Wordle
does actually do that, though, because they tell you what letters are in it or not.
Like Mastermind.
Yeah.
Anyway. I'd rather know the answer.
Anyway, thanks everybody for listening to our discussion on games and game shows. Jared,
halfway through the month, so we have 2 more to go.
We are halfway through the month. All right.
What's next?
Next, I don't remember what I have picked next. I know. I think
we'll see.
Oh, it's gonna be up in the air. So stay tuned. It's a mystery.
Oh yeah.
So Jared, really quick, what are the socials?
My Where can they find us? So, the other day, I was sitting in bed. I had a weird dream.
It's a slow burn.
Where is this?
And then I realized something, that I needed more laughter in my life. So I opened up the.
Oh my god!
I opened up the Slate TikTok account because it's pretty funny.
Hey, keep going.
It's pretty funny. But you can also follow us on the Instagram and the Facebook and the Twitter. Then you can listen to us right here on YouTube if you're on YouTube. You can like and subscribe. Please comment on how funny our TikTok is. You can also rate us on the Evil Overlord Apple Podcast and also listen on Stitcher, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. So,
oh yeah, you can find us pretty much everywhere.
Hey,
Taking a bite of.
Did you hear that the Off Slate TikTok is pretty funny?
Yeah,
Did you hear that, Jared?
I did.
Oh.
Anyway, from all of us here at Off Slate, with a dickle in our hands, thank you for listening. And until next time, don't forget.
Take a bite
of your dickle.
Bite me off a piece of that. Bite-sized Thursday!